Wickets. Okay, so since the last video, we got to Infinite again. I am not going to lie, I've spent like the last day just jamming on that Mr. Negative deck from last time. Where is it? This one here. This deck is absolutely amazing. It got me to Infinite in literally a day. Honestly, can't recommend it enough. If you've got the cards for it, this is absolutely amazing. I uploaded a video playing it yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. I don't really know how to sort of talk people through decks and stuff, but if you've got the cards for it, this literally got me to Infinite within the first 2 days of the season. Can't recommend it enough. Really, really good. Obviously, there is quite a few pull-free cards in there and the Battle Pass card. But yeah, not bad at all. The only like pull-4 one's Absorbing Man. But I thoroughly recommend getting Absorbing Man if you like playing control decks or this. I mean, going back to the decks I got Infinite with the first couple of seasons, because I'd like to hold on to them. This one here, last season, kind of like an Electro package. I know Leader's in there. But I got sort of stuck around 90 level, and I played around with a lot of different builds. I was doing like Black Panther control and other sort of things. And then for Season 2, I did just do it with a Black Panther one. I think in Season 2, when I got Infinite, I think I just started hitting pull 3. Obviously, I got Black Panther. Like, I always buy the Battle Pass, I'll be honest. So, like, yeah, that was what I got Infinite in Season 2 with. And then Season 1, within, like, I started playing at Global Launch, and within sort of the first week, I think it was, I got to Infinite. And this was the deck I used. I really like control-style decks. So if you're, like, pull 1 and 2 and you're struggling to climb, I'd recommend playing something like this. I found it really easy, but I know it's not everyone's playstyle. I know a lot of people like Kazoo and that kind of thing. Anyway, today, I just wanted to quickly put another upload out there. I really like Thanos, and I'm one of those people who stupidly spent their tokens on Thanos. So every month, as soon as I hit Legends, I basically spend the rest of the month just playing Thanos. I did just unlock another Series 4 card from Chess. Unfortunately, it was Agent Coulson. So, like, I've tried putting him in a dinosaur deck and a Ronin deck and that kind of thing, but I don't really have anything good enough that I feel like I want to share it with other people. But I do have this Lockjaw Thanos deck. I made this last season. It's not very good. This is my own list. Basically, the idea sort of around it was to have like this Silver Surfer and a bunch of free costs. The stones obviously trade out really well for them. Magic for an extra turn. Death for when the stones either get destroyed or to get pulled off of Lockjaw. I'm not running any destruction here, so we haven't got like any way of killing the stones per se. Obviously, there's locations that can, like Morag, etc. I really like Enchantress, as you can probably tell from the fact that I've got her in gold. I spend a lot of my tokens and credits on Enchantress. But yeah, and I feel like I haven't really played much with this deck yet. As I said, I literally hit Infinite yesterday. It's just a bit of a laugh, really. That's all I really have to say about it, because it's not good, guys. Like, and I really like Thanos. And even when Thanos hadn't been released, and it was sort of like still very much like the theory crafting kind of stage, I was very much like, I want to get Thanos. I know I want to get Thanos. I'd really like to get Galactus as well. He comes around in my shop quite often, but I just don't want to. Excuse me. I just don't want to pin him. Cool. So yeah, basically the early game here. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I've got hiccups. The early game here is just basically play the stones, and now we watch and wait. I also really like upgrading Thanos with credits, because obviously it affects all the stones as well, and some of them look really cool. Cool. I don't really like playing Cosmo or Rogue too early. I think, based upon the current meta, we'll just chuck a Cosmo out. The Rogue's obviously quite good because it can take Zabu, but I think part of the reason I put it in is it's a free drop. Cool. That suits us. I think we'll just drop a Lockjaw here, and then we'll probably just go Mind Stone, Space Stone next turn, maybe. I don't have any 2s in the deck, is the only thing. Which sometimes makes some of these turns a bit clunky. No problem. Right. Wicked. I think we're just going to play 4 stones here. I actually played a Lockjaw Thanos deck whilst I was ranking up. And Space Stone with Lockjaw is actually really good, because as you see here, you can move one turn after you play it, which gets you like an extra Lockjaw slot, which is really good. To me. Yeah, see, this works out really well now, because obviously we've got a load of junk here, and we're probably just not going to win this lane. So what I'm probably going to be partial to doing is moving something out of here. I might even just move the Lockjaw across, just so we can play lock 2 more cards on the Lockjaw. We do have magic in the deck. It would be really, really sweet to hit magic here. You know, rather than... I've got 5 cards left in the deck. Rather than drawing more stones with the Mind Stone. Well, actually, I think what we want to do is we want to put Silver Surfer back in the deck, because this hits 3 of our cards. So this will proc. And then hopefully, if we play Soul Stone out, it will then swap back to Silver Surfer, maybe. But if not, we'll draw a card. And then if we play... that Dark Dimension is actually a bit peak. You know what we'll do? We'll swap it around. We'll do Mind Stone here to redraw the stones that are obviously still on our deck. And then the ongoing on the Soul Stone is not bad. The -1 attack, throwing it out is not bad. And I think we'll just chuck it here. I mean, he'll know it'll be a 1-drop, but the -1 power can be quite good. Would be really nice to see back-to-back surfers here. Okay, Space Stone's fine. There he is, Thanos. I thought... see, so at the moment he's only 9, but then when this last stone reveals, the ongoing will trigger from this Power Stone. So we definitely 1 left, which is sweet. We just need to sort of think about what we'll do is we'll move... Doesn't really matter which one we'll move. We'll move Space Stone across. Play Silver Surfer again, that'll give another buff, but first... Let's play Rogue, and then Silver Surfer. We're at Infinite, so it doesn't really matter if we snap. But I'm going to snap, because I feel like this is a rare time we might actually win a game with this deck. Definitely 1 left. It's just kind of like I'm not sure if we'll be able to win mid one right. Cosmo, just really, really OP. Cosmo's one of those cards, hate playing against him, love playing it. When I was climbing this season, and obviously I did it with that Mr. Negative deck, it relies really heavily on reveals, and I was actually kind of shocked the absence of Cosmo on ladder, at least when I was ranking between like 80 to 100. I just didn't really run into Cosmo, and there was a lot of games where I snapped, and it was like, if they have Cosmo, I just lose. This is looking like a W, so this is wonderful. Good first game, and now Thanos is going to go up. Yeah, I kind of expected Shang-Chi. Beautiful 19 on Thanos. Cool. Yeah, no problem. Easy peasy. And yeah, that's kind of the basic idea of the deck. I mean, you just kind of want to draw your stones early. I think Lockjaw's really good, because part of the problem with Thanos, if you want to actually get the Thanos effect of getting the plus 10 from having played all of the stones, you do struggle a bit, because you just don't draw all the stones. So running it in more of like Zoo Shell or something where, you know, you play the stones and eventually Thanos comes out. I mean, things like Nowhere don't help, for example. I think I'm just going to play the Power Stone here. You just don't often see the benefit. And when I first got Thanos, before I even started, I kind of knew that a lot of the time you're just not going to get the benefit of the stones. So I think playing him to get that benefit isn't the right way of doing it. Something which I've done in the past, which I might make a video on again, is doing like more of a zoo build. Oh, he's snapped on Elysium. I'm perfectly fine with that. So obviously we can't really play Surfer here. We'll just chuck out Space Stone. But yeah, Thanos is an interesting card. I think it definitely works really well in a destruction package. Like obviously it works really well with death. Ooh, love cloning bats. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of this Space Stone, just move it across. We're probably going to use Noah as a bit of a junk lane. Might even chuck Thanos in there if we get there. But for now, getting loads of Time Stones and Lockjaw seems pretty good. Beautiful. Ooh, Electro deck. Okay. So, I think what we're going to do is... I'm going to keep this Mind Stone back for now, because I don't want to fill my hand up with too much rubbish. I'm not even sure if I want to play the Thanos here. I'm kind of thinking I just want to get a bunch of Silver Surfers and just really buff up these Lockjaws. I'm going to get a lot of natural card draw anyway. The only problem with Lockjaw is now it's kind of like... Ooh, okay, Leech is fine. Really not the end of the world. It's a bit of a bummer getting leeched, but obviously we can just sort of blow through these cards and just replace them with the Lockjaws. So it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think I just want to replace as much of my hand as I can. I kind of want to chuck the Enchantress back, just in the hope of drawing it again when... I'm 99% sure, I might be wrong on this, but if something goes back into the deck, it gets deleached. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe I'm completely talking out my ass there. Did the Mind Stone just draw itself as well? That seems like a bit of a bugged reaction. That Silver Surf has definitely come back without buff. I mean, there's nowhere over there, so yeah. So now, I think we can win this. It obviously, like, they just need to sort of... It depends what they can do. Because if they can get 12 power in this right lane, then we obviously lose. But otherwise, we might be okay. I love the little bugs that you get with Lockjaw as well. Like the Cosmo just coming through the Time Stone there. Is that... What even is this? It's apparently Enchantress. Or is it a Time Stone? I think it's a Time Stone. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to keep up. Again, as we're at Infinite, I'm going to snap. Just because why not, you know? Put a bit of stake on it. I guess we just want to chuck power over here. We're not getting the on reveals anyway, so... We'll play another Time Stone. I mean, why not? But again, this is one of those games you just don't get the Thanos buff. Interesting leader. It's gonna win him the game. Oh well. It is what it is. That's kind of more of what you normally get from the deck. I mean, if I'd been climbing on ladder, I probably wouldn't have snapped there. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'm out away after beating the Thanos Lockjaw deck that's got cards like Rock Sliding. No worries, man. You are mine. I will admit I can be a bit toxic on this game. When people snap really early and then are clearly quite confident about something happening, such as a really bad location, or if their Yondu snipes a Silver Surfer or something and they snap and then they immediately emote or something. When you win those games and you get the 8 cubes, I can be quite guilty of being a bit toxic, I will admit. Right, cool. Asgard. Asgard is location. I think I win probably like... I feel like I never get the ability from Asgard. I don't know whether it's just the decks I play. But a lot of the time I just don't think I actually get the benefit. I'm going to go Space Stone mids. Cool. Interestingly, the interaction between these two, I don't know whether it depends on which position the locations are in, but Starlight Citadel normally goes off before Asgard, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of funny, because it kind of just leaves a cog in the wrench. The only problem you do have with this deck sometimes is that your board does just get filled up with stones. And obviously, as we're not... Okay. Jubilee. Okay. Oh, it's discard. Okay. Obviously, as we're not playing, what's it called? Any kind of destroy package or any kind of stone buff. If all the stones do just kind of stick, it's not ideal for us. This is really, really good. Because, to be honest, we will have played all the stones by the end of the game. As I said before, you don't actually need to play all the stones. It's not reliant on playing all... Ooh, okay. Sweet. Too powerful of a deck. Yeah, so I think I'll take a quick second to talk about some of the tech choices here. Because as I played this deck a bit more, I think I probably should refine it. I made this mid-season too, so there could definitely be some changes. I can't really explain or justify why Rock Slide's in here, really. I think I just like the bit of disruption. I don't have Dark Hawk. but I would like Dark Orc just because I love the idea of playing like Rock Slide into Borg. Wasp is in here purely just for Lockjaw, but I also feel like Wasp sometimes, if you hold it back, just one extra power and with some locations and some buffs, can be really, really good. And I feel like the rest of the deck kind of speaks for itself. I mean, like I said, I haven't changed this since Zabu came out, but obviously Rogue and Enchantress are probably a bit better at the moment. There's like a bit more ongoing sort of stuff coming on as it goes. I do have a lot of Enchantresses. This is my most recent Enchantress. I'll upgrade it as a hit. There she is. Look at her in all of her golden glory. Amazing. Alright, cool. I think I've got time to do a couple more games for this video. But yeah, so I mean, if you've watched this far, and if you've watched any of these videos, I mean, this is my 4th video now. You probably realise I'm incredibly new. Don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to content creation. It's kind of something I've always been interested in, and I think I'm one of those people who, over the years, multiple times, has been like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stream, or I'm gonna record videos. I'm gonna make content in some form, and then I've just never ever gone through with it. And now I just kind of want to give it a go. And I know there's going to be a lot of improvements to be made and a lot of sort of things to be done. But yeah. Okay, so interestingly, I think the Nexus is actually really, really bad for our deck, so I'm just going to get rid of it with the Reality Stone. But yeah, I want to make this work. The thing is, at the moment, I have a full-time job. I work in hospitality, and I like to think I'm quite good at my job, but I don't think... Ooh, Cosmo's a bit of a not great pool for us. Ah, Thanos, that'll do. I work in hospitality. I have done for like 5 years or so. I enjoy my job. I dare say I'm quite good at my job. We're just going to go Rock Slide and just get this. Ooh. Yeah, it plays better into the curve. I enjoy my job, I really do. But like, I adore and I love, well, video games, but like also specifically card games. As there's already a Limbo down, I'm just going to ignore Magic. I feel like the body's just not that relevant. It's discard, right? So he's not going to really play anything into that Lockjaw lane. I think we just forget about left, but I kind of like having the Soul Stone is just taking a bit of power off the board. Yeah, I wanna, to be honest, I wanna do this full time. I'd love to sort of reach the point where I could do YouTube or streaming full time. I know obviously I've got a long way to go. If anyone is watching this, they can probably point out like 1,000 things I'm doing wrong, which is absolutely fine. I think. I don't even know. I mean, Leech. I just thought this was a discard deck, but it might just be a deck using just Dracula. I don't feel like we need anything extra in right. I feel like he's not going to play into right. He's probably going to lead her next turn. He might even lead her this turn. I mean, if he's leading this turn, then yeah, he can just copy a magic and left. That's fine. Doesn't really bother me. Odin. Okay. Sure. I don't know if I really agree with that. I feel like he probably needs to be fighting a bit more for the other lanes. It's got 4 cards in hand, which makes me feel like it's not really likely to be an Infinite discard. I mean, he might surprise us and just Infinite. We'll just do this and go for stats. I mean, obviously, we're not going to get the effect off of Cosmo, but I feel like if I was him, I'd be more inclined to fight for mid, especially if you've got the bigger stuff in hand. He's got 4 cards in hand, so say he's got like an America Chavez, an Infinite, and 2 other cards. He's going to want to reduce his hand size and hope Dracula discards it. We might lose this one. I'm not going to snap this time. We'll just see what happens. Okay. Ooh, yeah, there it is. I bet the other card was Infinite as well. I'm surprised he didn't snap. I mean, after double leeching, there's not really a lot I could have in my hand. I mean, I could have been running Hulk, sure, I guess if you play Lockjaw and you're running like a Hulk and the whole Leech package and Odin, it's probably got Jubilee and Infinite, then like you probably expect everyone else to be running a similar thing, but I feel like when you see Thanos, you've got to think like, this is probably a bit of a goofy deck. Like, but yeah, no, I'd love to do this more. So like, any honest feedback would be great. Any tips or tricks? I probably watch YouTube. I don't really watch streams. Like, I think I've started to watch a bit more live streams recently. Oh, okay, he's snapping on one. That's fine. You snap on one. I'm not gonna snap back, but that's fine. Let's just draw some stones. Um, but yeah, I'd love to do this rather than what I'm doing at the moment. Um, I really enjoy my job, but I think it's one of those things that now that I'm getting a bit older, I mean, I say I'm getting a bit older, I'm only 26, but now that I'm sort of like in a different position in my life, doing hospitality for so long, it's just a bit dead because obviously after a while it takes up so much of your time, and it's not a bad industry. Like I can't complain. I like the company I work for. I like the people I work with. I don't know. I just feel like I don't get enough satisfaction out of it. And content for me, especially like YouTube and that kind of thing, is something that I not only enjoy watching, but has also like helped me personally when I'm struggling a bit. Um, I have like a lot of like insomnia and sort of like issues with unexpected, but happens more than you think. Um, I have sort of like a lot of issues like that, and like sometimes I just need something there, and like YouTube has always been really, really good for that, and I enjoy a lot of content creators, and it's something I'd say I'm passionate about. I love, I mean, who doesn't? But I love gaming. I love card games, and I just want to have a good time with it. And I just feel like this is, I feel like I play so much Marvel Snap at the moment. I mean, I've been on holiday this week, and I've spent, well, I've got to Infinite 2 days after the season launches. That's how much time I've been playing on Marvel Snap. So if it's something I'm really passionate about, it's just something I want to share with other people as well. And hopefully some people enjoy it, because that's what it's all about, you know. But yeah, sort of enough about that for one day. I'm sure if anyone's actually stuck around watching this, it's because they want to know more about this amazing deck. Okay, as Mjolnir's now in the deck, I want to play the... we got Limbo out, and he can't cancel Limbo. Yeah, I'm going to ignore Lady Mighty Jane Foster for now, just because I don't want to draw a Wasp. And if I play Jane Foster, there's a 50-50 chance of drawing Wasp. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to... He's going to want to... what's it called? Killmonger at some point to kill this Nova, I'm sure. Which works out really well for us. This is literally where Death comes in. Because obviously Death is a bit of a dead card if you draw it. I think it's actually a Rock Slide turn, you know. Let's just get some rocks out there. Hopefully I have priority after this turn. Come on, give me something big. Give me something with at least 3 power. Yep, that'll do. So now because of this, it's a bit of a game changer, really. Because obviously, the tricky part is he's gonna Silver Surfer. So this lane's basically dead. So I kind of need to focus on trying to beat either mid or just. This one's probably a loss, guys, but I'm gonna stick around just to see how it plays out. I think the best thing we can really do is sort of hope for. This is tricky. I think what we need to do is we need to play Cosmo, and then we need to play Silver Surfer, and move this stone to mid, right? And this, surprisingly, this might work. I highly doubt it because it's Sarah, but this is the only way I can see this working. Cosmo, yeah, that's fine. Okay, oh, Juggernaut. That's crazy. Okay. That's actually really bad for us. Oh shoot, I thought there was a... I forgot it was Limbo. This is embarrassing. Well, I've redrawn the Silver Surfer, which is interesting. But the real question is, can we win? I just think we lose to Silver Surfer. I think we're just going to leave it. Like, I know it doesn't matter because I'm at Infinite, so I should just let it play out for you guys. But a part of me just really doesn't want to give 4 cubes to the guy who snapped on turn 1. I think we could make. I think we could make a few changes here. I feel like Rock Slide is not the right card. I feel like Rock Slide is just sort of there as a bit of a meme. You know what? I might try swapping for Rock Slide just because I want to only do like 1 or 2 more games on this one. I've got to get ready to go out. Let's go for a cheeky Wong, and I'm not even sure if this is a good fit. I just think obviously we want to hit the Silver Surfer and the Mjolnir with Wrong. And why not? It works really well with some of the stones effects as well. I mean, Wong into Time Stones, an extra 2 cards and 2 energy, which seems pretty dope. If we roll him off Lockjaw, obviously we can do some Lockjaw shenanigans. Let's give this a go. I feel like it's far from optimal. I know other people, I've seen Lockjaw Thanos lists come up on other people's videos and stuff, so I think other people would probably refine this a lot more than me. Cool. We're going to go Soulstone turn 1. I like saving the Space Stone, as I said before, because if you do hit it with the Lockjaw, it does a lot better. It does really well. I think it fits a lot better. Ooh, cards that cost 1 can't be played here. Brutal. Yeah, we're just gonna play it out, unfortunately. I think if I had Lockjaw in hand, I might be tempted to hold it, but yeah. Okay, this is not going well. I think we'll just get rid of Eternity Range, I'm not gonna lie. I could have played Thor, to be fair. I probably should have played Thor. That was just a bit of a... I literally saw red, saw the Reality Stone, and was just like, well, I'm just playing the stone. I didn't even think about the fact it was turn 4. Okay. That Cosmo is really unfortunate for him. Because it's double Cosmo, I'm a bit reluctant. I guess I could play Thor in left. And then if I draw the Mjolnir... Okay. This is interesting. I'm not really sure what he's playing yet. I don't want a magic, because I'm going to want to get the buffs from Strange Academy. I think I'm just... Oh, but... see, this is the problem with Mighty Thor, is obviously... There's... yeah, snap away. There's obviously Wasp in the deck as well. I think I'm just going to go Power Stone Enchantress, just get a bit of power on the board. Depending on where he's full from Strange Academy as well, it might be... Okay, Nova, sure. I mean, if there's going to be a... That's unfortunate. I was really hoping for a Killmonger. That would have been really good, because then we could have definitely got Death out. There's still hope. He could just be... No Killmonger. Okay, I'm not too worried at the moment. I think this is still winnable. See where this goes. Ooh. Okay. I just don't think we can win this. I think like we'll play this one out. When we play this one out, I feel like it's teaching bad habits to play this one out. To be honest, if I was trying to climb up with this deck, I probably would have already surrendered. So we'll just see what would have come off the Lockjaw. But I don't think there's actually a way we can... Oh, well, I mean, we're going to steal this. This is a very strange deck. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I don't know enough about the meta. It seems to have a bit of everything, you know. Beautiful. It's not enough, but beautiful. I wonder how differently that would have gone if I'd played the Thor on turn 3 rather than just slammed the Reality Stone. There wouldn't have been Sinister London, so there wouldn't have been 2 Cosmos. That would have probably changed this game plan as well. But yeah, as you can see, this deck is far from optimal. It's just kind of a bit of fun, which I think is good sometimes. Like, obviously, I'm really, really happy to be able to rank up to Infinite in literally 2-3 days with a deck. But at the same time, it's kind of like good to be able to just sort of have a more relaxed and enjoyable experience. I'm just gonna play right, very arbitrarily. I also would prefer to see the other locations before we play anything else. I don't think he's going to play a Carnage into the hood. That would be quite crazy to kill your own monster. I think we're just going to lock down middle. As long as this isn't Nowhere, we should be in a good spot. The only problem with Nowhere is, or if he plays Cosmo, is if we lose too many sort of lanes to on-reveal, it just kind of takes a lot of oomph out the deck. We do have some big cards, we do have some nice powerhouses, like we've got Thanos, we've got Jane Foster, which is fine even without the on-reveal, but like, to really get the most out of this experience, Shuri's Lab doesn't really do much for us either. Okay. This is weird, I don't really know. Because obviously you don't really want your hood to live. It's very strange. I think I'm just going to draw some cards. And now, I'm actually going to get rid of Shuri's Lab. Do I want to still play Soulstone if I'm doing that? I don't think so. I think we do this. I think we do this. Okay, Throne Room. Just basically the same thing. This is very strange, and I feel like it could be Galactus, and I feel like I might lose horribly to a Galactus. So let's play one and just see what happens. But I wouldn't be surprised if I get like Spider-Man or Professor X or something similar. Hobgoblin. I'm pretty confident this would be Galactus. I'm just gonna leave this one now because I feel like this is another sort of good example of why this deck isn't very competitive, because obviously that was quite a dud draw and we drew like a lot of cards there. Right, we'll do one more just so we can finish that Battle Pass quest. Okay, we can do this. We can win this game. Last game of the episode. Best deck ever. Mine's Stone on 1, you know. As a veteran Thanos player, I gotta tell you, love to see how this is all coming together. Perfect. We're just gonna get rid of right. I have like, oh, actually no, we'll hold that back. We'll just chuck all of our stones in left. And I think this is why you want something in your deck that sort of can get rid of your stones. And I feel like the meta last month, there was a lot more Killmonger. I saw a lot more Killmonger anyway. I guess it was a good free, it was a good tech option that fit in Silver Surfer decks. So I think when I previously was using this deck, we did not need any self-destruction, because it was really good to just be able to get rid of your own cards. This time, I'm not going to get rid of Shuri's Lab. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Cosmo into it, and then we're going to drop a Space Stone. We're going to drop a Reality Stone on left. We'll get... Oh, I guess we got Thanos. We'll go... We'll hold the Reality Stone for now. We'll drop a Space Stone in left. Okay. Interesting. I think... Well, we've got Jane Foster. I think it's time. We'll get rid of mid, and then we'll just play a Thor. And then I think we're going Jane Foster, Thanos, and hopefully that's a win. This is definitely like a one going sort of deck. Could be Destroyer. It might not even be worth trying to go after right, because we might just get like a huge Destroyer placed on it. But I kind of boxed myself. I guess I could play Thanos on 5. Sure, why not? Spectrum. Yeah, he's going to play Destroyer on right. I don't actually think there's a way I can beat Destroyer. I tell you what, we can Hail Mary, and we can do this, and if we hit the Power Stone, we'll gain how much do we gain? We'll gain 10 power on Thanos. So if he plays the Destroyer, he'll gain 32. So he'll be at 52. The Silver Surfer will bring this up to 9, and then we get another 10. So we get another 13. So we get... It's not even close. It's obviously going to be Destroyer. Tell you what, we'll just play the Wasp. We'll go for it. Last game of the video. Why not? Just it really highlights the issue. Oh, Odin. Okay. Okay. There's hope. I mean, there's not, because I didn't play for mid at all. That was unexpected. I mean, fair play. That got me. I mean, ooh, I guess there's still a chance. This could be Mjolnir. If we hit Mjolnir... Oh, we hit the power... Oh! There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Confirmed. Best deck in Marvel Snap. There he is. The man himself. 26 power. Do not buy Thanos unless you really want to have a good time. I imagine they'll never move him down from Series 5. But like, out of all the Series 5 cards, I mean, let's quickly do this. We've got new missions as well. It's a nice Storm variant, I like that. Let me see. Out of all the cards I'm missing, so at the moment, I've almost got all of the Series 3 cards. I'm kind of missing like some crucial ones. Like I still don't have the hood. Like, like nearly everyone has the hood. I feel like I'm one of the only players who hasn't got a hood. I mean, I've literally got, what, the hoods, Quinjet as well. Quinjet would go really well. When I first got Thanos, I was like, cool, I'll unlock Quinjet soon, it'll be fine. And now, like 1,000 collector's levels later, I still haven't got Quinjet. Yeah, I'm literally missing like 1, 2, 3 Series 3 cards left. I'm convinced Quinjet's going to be my last card. As soon as I got Thanos, I was like, cool, I just need Quinjet. I also don't have Nick Fury, I only have the Christmas one, so I guess I'm missing 4 Series 3 cards. But yeah, of all the Series 5 cards at the moment, or even Series 4, there's not really many I want. I think I would quite like Super Scroll, but I wouldn't spend collector's tokens on him. I think at the moment Super Scroll is really good because it just would fit really well into like that Zabu sort of deck. But yeah, She-Hulk would be good as well. Shuri would be good, but there's just nothing here that I would like want to spend tokens on. I would quite like Darkhawk and Galactus. I think they're fun, but also like I'm not. It's like But yeah, cool, sweet. Well, it's been fun. Hopefully if anyone watched that, they haven't decided to buy Galactus. And if you got any feedback, feel free to leave it below. But I'm sure I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a good week. Later.